building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Argentina, and they take on Spain.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Con el 19, Otamendi. Con el 3, Tagliafico. Con el 7, De Paul. Con el 24, Enzo.
The Argentina first team. Nicolas Otamendi starts alongside Cristian Romero in the centre of defence. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez.
A disfrutar todos de este partido.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedro Porro starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Beautiful pass. Right towards the near post. Not the best clearance. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Rodrigo de Paul. Molina. Now Romero with it. Fernandez. On to McAllister. And take it away.
That was excellent defending.
Rodri. Lenormand. Lamine Yamal. The ball with Rodri. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Pedri. Rodri. It's with Porro. Fabian. The ball with Rodri. Fabian. Fabian. Pedri. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. De Paul. Romero. Rodrigo de Paul. Good through ball. Take it away. Well, Lautaro Martinez revels in delighting the fans, and a fair chance he might do that in this game. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, I have to say, every time he has a chance to score, I expect him to take it. He's just a brilliant finisher.
Pedri, attacking with vigour. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. In with a chance. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing, it was absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Otamendi. Fernandez. Oh, nice ball. Messi waiting to pounce. Well, far too much on that particular cross. Argentina will get the throw in. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Now with Yamal. Pedri. Fabian. Promising attack. Rodri. Now with Pedri. The ball with Rodri. And that's where to send it.
Oh, that's great awareness.
Rodri. Looking good again. Fine build-up play. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico. On to McAllister. Danger building. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Rodri. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block.
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
De Paul. Romero. Rodrigo de Paul. The ball with Martinez. In search of an equaliser. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Nice looking pass. And the defensive intervention there. Oyarzabal released it nicely. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Romero. Molina. Martinez. Otamendi has it. The ball with Martinez. Can they chisel open the defence?
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Fernandes. Can he do it? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Promising pass. So getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. What have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
Fernandes. Good ball over the top. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Promising pass. Top-class defending. Oyarzabal. And that is how to block. A throw has been given. Deflection, throw in here. Really good interception. Williams. The ball with Rodri. Pedro Porro. Not a stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Trying to open them up. Yamal. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, Lautaro Martinez had plenty to say for himself in an attacking sense in the first half. How about your assessment?
Yes, he'll be pleased with his first half display. His movement was good, as was his passing, and of course he took his goal well. Just needs to continue that form into the second half.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. Might lead to a chance. Oh, good-looking run. Martinez! Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Appear to be in two minds. And problem solved for now. And take it away. Fernandes. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Here's Fabian. Williams. On to Pedri. And that's great work to keep it in play. And intercepts again. Romero. On to Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Good looking move. The cross is on and played to the front post, and he must get rid of the ball. Oyarzabal on to Pedri. Pedro Porro. Fabian. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Alexis McAllister. Oh, he's gone for goal! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Feeding it through. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Time for a change then. Messi with the corner. Lionel Messi. Now Romero with it. Let's see if he can spring. Messi with this pass. Played into the centre. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
Fabian. Fabian. Cucurella. Moving the ball nicely. Pedri. Cucurella. On to Pedri. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Plenty of support here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Cucurella. And Unai Simon with it. Pedri. Lenormand. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. On to Yamal. And there's the feed into the box. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Yamal. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Fabian. Pedri. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Rodri. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Quick counter could be on. Oh, useful ball. Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Could play it in. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Here it is now, the substitution. Fabian. Pedri. Can they level the game? Now to level it! Oh, had to stop that one. Spain recovering possession well. Trying to force a mistake. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But nothing comes of it. Better play for an Argentina throw. And a substitution in the offing.
Le sustituirá con el 6, Merino.
10 minutes left for play. Can they create something from here? De Paul. Maybe dangerous here. Nicely timed tackle. Martinez. It's not the most attractive passage of play.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. And a tidy ball. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Alexis McAllister. Fernandez. The ball with Martinez. And finding the flow. This could be it! Oh, what a fine stop to keep them in this game.
Well, he had to make that save, otherwise it was game over. Really good piece of goalkeeping. Well, here it is again, and quite clearly it didn't cross the line. Mind you, it was very close.
Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Mikel Merino. Williams. It's with Mikel Merino. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Now with Yamal. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Lisandro Martinez. Now with McAllister. Alvarez. Fernandez. The final whistle, and it's gone horribly wrong for Spain in terms of the scoreline. Your analysis.
Not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. Frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
A very enjoyable performance from Lautaro Martinez, wasn't it? Interested to get your thoughts on his contribution.
Well, of course, his finishing could have been better today, but he scored one and made a lot of chances for himself. I thought he was outstanding.